I know you probably looked at the time of this video and thought, oh my gosh, who she think she is? Who she think gonna sit down and watch a video that's this long? In the time that's actually shown here for this video, I'm showing you 18 polishes in about 12 minutes. I really tried to condense it down so you wouldn't be sitting here for a long time, so that I wouldn't lose your interest. Anyway, let's get started. Hey y'all, welcome back. So as you can tell from the title, today I'm going to be talking about and showing you all the polishes from the OPI Lisbon collection for this spring 2018. This collection was so underwhelming to me, y'all. I was so uninterested and unbothered by it that it's just been sitting there for I don't know how long now. It reminded me so much of the Fiji collection and even parts of the California Dreaming collection from last year. It just seemed like every single polish was in a collection from last year. So in order for me to post a video that I would actually like, I had to think of something that would make this nail polish collection more interesting to me. So what I decided to do was do a little bit of research on Lisbon itself and see kind of where OPI would have come up with these colors and some of the names of these polishes. And actually what made me think about researching Lisbon and OPI in this collection was Banicured on her channel. She posted a video speaking about her experience when she went along with OPI to Lisbon last year and how it made her look at these colors differently because she could actually see the colors in this collection throughout Portugal. So that made me say, okay, well, let me do some research, Google some pictures, you know, find out about the culture of Lisbon and how and why OPI came up with these collection colors. Okay, y'all, I don't understand why my camera won't stay focused. I apologize for that. If you can't stand looking at my blurry face, then just focus on my voice. Yeah, just focus on my voice. And some of the names of these polishes. And after doing that research and coming up with ideas for this video, it actually made me like some of these polishes again. So I'll share what I found along the way when I'm showing you each one of the colors. And speaking of the colors, there are the 12 normal shades that come in an OPI spring collection. And there are also 3 Ulta exclusive shades. And there are also 3 shades that are exclusive to Sally Beauty. Now, I've never seen that. As long as I've been buying nail polish or nail polish collections from OPI, I've never seen them do Sally Beauty exclusive. So that was kind of cool. So in all, I have 18 polishes to show you from this collection today. But if you're only interested in certain colors from this collection, I also have timestamps down in the description box for each one of them. So you can just kind of skip along and find the color that you actually came to this video for. So go ahead and get you a quick snack, a cup of coffee, tea, smoothie, whatever, and let's get to it. So the first polish I have is called Suzi Chases Portuguese. And of course, Suzi is the co-founder of OPI, and obviously Lisbon is in Portugal, as you can see here on the handy map that I found. Well, this is a cool toned white, and in some lights it looks like it has a little bit of lavender in it. Maybe not in this light, but yeah, I used 3 coats to get this completely opaque, and here is my swatch of it. I don't know why it's so dark, but it's a very cool toned white, and you kind of get the point. The next polish is called You've Got Nata on Me, and Portugal has this egg tart that originated there that's called Pasta de Nata, and that's what this name came from. And obviously it's a salmony pink. It kind of reminds me of Excuse Me Big Sur from the OPI California collection last summer. It's very pretty. I've worn this a few times already, and I actually really like this one. This next polish is called Tagus in That Selfie, and the Tagus River flows through Spain and Portugal. It's over 600 miles long. It's a cool name. This polish is more of a light dusty pink. It's very girly, very pretty. It took me 2 coats to get it to this opacity that you see here. I like it a lot. It kind of reminds me of Half Past Nude, which is my favorite pink by OPI. This is a very pretty polish. The next one is called Lisbon Wants More OPI, and there's a castle that's a popular tourist attraction you see here. This color kind of reminds you of some of the colors in that castle. On my nails, it looks like it has a little bit of pink in the polish to make it not be so stark white. and I think I'm showing you 3 coats here. It's very nice, especially on my skin tone. If I don't want to wear a white, this is a perfect kind of white to wear. Now next we have a polish called Made It to the 7th Hill. Lisbon is called the city on 7 hills, and you can see from the photos here that that's kind of obvious. This color is another coppery rose gold metallic. It kind of reminds me of Worth a Pretty Pen and the Caramel Sundae from, what collection was that? The California collection, I believe, from last year. It kind of puts you in the mindset of those. I'll show you at the end. I'll kind of compare those to let you see how close they may or may not be to your eye. But yeah, brush strokes forever. Y'all know I don't like these kind of polishes, but here it is. The next polish is called Sun, Sea, and Sand in My Pants, and it looks like the exact color that's on the bottom of the tram cars that run through Lisbon. It's very saturated. It kind of looks like school bus yellow to me. It puts you in the mind of OPI Good Grief or the It color. I think it might be closer to Good Grief, but it's a really sunshiny yellow. I can't wait to wear this on my toes. Now we have No Turning Back from Pink Street, and yes, there is an actual Pink Street in Lisbon. I hear that it used to be kind of a scandalous part of town, but now it's a beautiful conversation piece. This polish, however, is not, because it's very dupeable. It's just a hot pink cream, and you can compare it to a pink in the California collection or any other pink. If you have a fuchsia pink, it's probably close to this. So yeah, this is not even conversation worthy to me. Next we have Now Museum, Now You Don't, and obviously museums are the most popular tourist attraction in Lisbon. This color is more of an orange red metallic, kind of sparkly, coppery, shiny, but it's not really a tourist attraction to me, or an attraction at all. It doesn't even really belong in this collection. I thought this was a spring collection, but anyway, here it is. Now we have We Seafood and Eat It, and oh my gosh, the seafood in Lisbon. I want to go there just to eat, because some of the photos I found, oh my goodness, I'm just hungry right now just looking. This is a pink, orange, neon, not unique, Cajun shrimp, living on the boulevard. There's a color in the Brazil collection. Yeah, here you go. We Seafood and Eat It. The next polish I have is called a Red-vival City, and from what I read about Lisbon, there was a red light district in the heart of downtown that used to be kind of the hangout for prostitutes and sailors with strip clubs. You kind of get the point. Yeah. So this polish though is an orange red, more of like a jelly, maybe curly. I don't really know. I don't know if I even like this polish. I love red, y'all know that. It kind of reminds me of Me, My Selfie, and I. It's a good toenail polish, let's just say that. Next we have Closer Than You Might Belem, and they say that if you visit Lisbon, that Belem should be high on your itinerary because it's the most iconic and important tourist attraction location. This polish is a whited out turquoise. It looks like a Tiffany blue to me, or even, what was that, Pirates of the Caribbean collection, the Mermaid's Tears color, or even China Glaze for Audrey, or even China Glaze Aquadelic. That's what this reminds me of. I may actually get a lot of wear out of this one. Next, we have Tile Art to Warm Your Heart, and if you look at any of the tile work in Lisbon, you'll see where the inspiration for this polish name came from. And this is actually the polish that made me want to buy the collection. There's always one that catches my eye, and obviously it's this blue. It's a beautiful blue, almost a one coater, and it's super shiny. It can kind of put you in the mindset of My Pal Joey, or even that Super Troppa Fiji, whatever that polish name was. And I know people probably wonder if this is really close to the Sally Hansen Pacific Blue, and I will show you the difference between all of them here in just a second. Next, we have the first of the 3 Ulta exclusive shades. This is called Climb Every Castle, and it looks exactly like the colors that are in the castles in Lisbon. It's a sandy nude. It looks like it has a little bit of brown in it. Like I said, I'll show you all of the white or nude tone whites at the end here so you can see the difference between them. But yeah, this is Climb Every Castle. Next up, we have Can I Borrow This Shade? And Bairro Alto, if I'm saying that right, is said to be the place to be when the sun goes down. If you like that kind of nightlife atmosphere, they say this is where you want to be. This color is more of a whited out turquoise, more whited out than the previous one. I'll show you how different they are in just a second. This one is more powdery and has that pastel quality to it. And so last but not least of the Ulta exclusives is And the Raven Cried Give Me More. And as you can see from the Lisbon flag, there's ravens in the flag. This color is kind of a black cherry with a purple flash, kind of. You can see that flash a little bit. I don't understand why this color is in a spring collection. Kind of confusing to me, but here it is. So now the first of the Sally exclusives. This is called Set Apart by Tile Art. And as you can see, this color is obviously in the tile art in Lisbon. It's a cool toned white. It kind of looks like it has a little bit of blue in it to kind of cool it down. I really like this one. It took me 3 coats to get to this opacity. I should have bought 2 of these as well because I really like this one. Next we have Hittin the Portuguese Pavement, and it's a rose gold shimmery pink metallic. It's more pink than Made It to the 7th Hill. I'll show you bottle comparison here in a second. It's really sparkly. That's one positive about it, and another positive is that it has less brush strokes than Made It to the 7th Hill. And last but not least, we have Absolutely Amador-ya. And Amador is a city that's about 6 miles from Lisbon, but more importantly is this red with this gold shimmer. Y'all, this is the most beautiful red that has a shimmer that actually shows on your nails. I love this polish. I don't know if there's a dupe for it. I don't think I really even care. This is absolutely beautiful to me. I am so partial to reds. My very first nail polish ever was red, so I am in love with this one. I should have bought 2 of these, especially since it's a Sally exclusive or any kind of exclusive. I should have bought 2 of these so I would have a backup. But yes, this is Absolutely Amador-ya. Here are the 4 whites. This first one is Suzi Chases Portuguese, and this one looks like it has a bit of lavender in it. The next one is Climb Every Castle, and it looks like it has maybe a bit of tan or brown in the white base. And this third one is Set Apart by Tile Art, and it looks like maybe it has a tiny bit of blue or something in it, because this one is more of a cool white. And this last one is Lisbon Wants More OPI, and it looks like it has a tad bit of pink in it, or maybe a half a drop of red or something to make it be more of a pink toned white. So here are the 2 pink tone nudes in this collection. There is You've Got Nata on Me and Tagus in That Selfie. You can tell that Tagus in That Selfie is a little bit more pale pink or even a little bit more cool toned. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the comparison of these 2. And I had also mentioned that I wanted to compare You've Got Nata on Me to Excuse Me Big Sir from the California collection last year. And here they are side by side. They look almost identical to me. And so here we have the 2 reds in this collection, Absolutely Amador-ya and a Red-vival City. And you can tell here that the Absolutely Amador-ya looks like it has a jelly factor to it, and that sparkly shimmer is just divine. And a Red-vival City is just a red cream, so yeah. And so here are the 2 turquoises in this collection. Here we have Closer Than You Might Belem and Can I Borrow This Shade? And Can I Borrow This Shade is obviously the same polish with a little bit more white in it, at least in my eyes. And here are the 2 metallics in this collection, Hittin the Portuguese Pavement and Made It to the 7th Hill. You can tell here that the Portuguese Pavement one has a lot more pink in it, and it looks a lot thinner as well. And so that made me curious of how it compares to this polish. Reykjavik has all the hottest spots, which is from the Iceland collection from last year. And Reykjavik is a lot more pink, so now I'm satisfied. My curiosity is gone. And then here I wanted to compare Made It to the 7th Hill with Sweet Caramel Sundae and Worth a Pretty Pen, just to see how they all compared. So if you were curious of that same fact, then here you go. And I also mentioned that I wanted to compare Sunsea and Sand in My Pants to Good Grief. To some people, a yellow is a yellow. To others, here is the comparison for you. And so lastly, I wanted to show you guys the blue polish comparisons. So here is Tile Art to Warm Your Heart next to My Pal Joey. You can see obviously they're very good comparable polishes to me. And then here it is next to the Super Tropa Fiji Istic, whatever this polish name is, y'all. Ugh. And the Tile Art to Warm Your Heart is a little bit brighter of a blue polish to me. And then here is Tile Art to Warm Your Heart next to Pacific Blue. And obviously these are not a comparison to me, but I just wanted to show you guys. And then last but not least, I'm showing you Tile Art to Warm Your Heart next to Baker Street by Nails Inc. because it's also one of my favorite blues. And so y'all know I always show my favorite polish from any collection that I show or review on my channel. And you're probably thinking that my favorite from this collection is actually the blue, the Tile Art to Warm Your Heart. And it's actually not. This red, oh my gosh, this red. I Absolutely Amador-ya from the Sally Beauty exclusives. This red just kind of stole my heart. I love it. It's, I guess the shimmer in it is what caught me, but I absolutely adore this color, so it's the perfect name for it. Run out to Sally's and get this one because exclusives to me means limited edition. So there's probably not going to be very many left at this point. I mean, this collection has been out for a little while. I got it sometime in February. I think it was officially released February 2nd. But yeah, I don't even know how long this is gonna be for sale at Sally's or on their website. But if it's still available and you love red polishes as much as I do, please try this. You won't understand this polish until you've actually put it on your nails. So yeah, that's the Lisbon collection as a whole. I hope you enjoyed my little spin on how I reviewed this collection. I kind of did it a little bit this way when I did the, what was the Audrey Hepburn collection? Breakfast at Tiffany's. I kind of did the same thing, kind of. Well, and I didn't insert clips, but I wanted to know where they got the names of some of those polishes from as well. So I actually watched the movie to try to see where the names came from, and that made the collection more interesting to me. So if you're someone that loves to buy collections and you feel really underwhelmed by it, research it a little bit and see how the brand came up with the polish names and the polish colors, and that might help you become a little bit more interested in it. So yeah guys, that's all I have, and I know there's always the housekeeping thing here on a YouTube channel where you have to say subscribe to the channel, thumbs up this video if you liked it, share it, and all that good stuff. But I really want you guys to know how much I appreciate you all for clicking on my video, whether you subscribe or not. The point is that you watched it and you took something away from it. Whether I helped you choose your next nail polish, or whether you like, you know, watching my hair tutorials or whatever it is, thank you for just clicking on the video. And if you happen to subscribe, then thank you even more. But I don't want it to be so monotonous and robotic as it seems like it always is. Subscribe, like, comment, all of those things. Choose to do those if you like, but I just want to say thank you for anyone that's clicked on my video, and also a big thank you to anyone that is subscribed to my channel. I really do appreciate it. I really do try to respond to all the comments that I get. I never thought anybody would even, you know, comment on any of my videos, but I've gotten so many requests to do specific nail polish related videos that it just kind of warms my heart a little bit that someone actually appreciates me and my love of nail polish, and you see how passionate I am for it, and you actually want me to do something specific. That means the world to me. So thank you all so much. Even if I don't say it in every video, I want you to know that I appreciate you, and I thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.